Hi, my name is Atira Fatin binti Farizal and my track number is 2212-40238. Introduction. The purpose of the self-assessment is to investigate an individual's understanding of culture. By understanding their own cultural background and how it influences their views and behavior, people can become more aware of the misunderstanding and conflicts that could occur when they interact with people from different cultures. It helps in evaluating their abilities, knowledge, and awareness, enhancing their ability to succeed in work and diverse environments. Self-awareness is crucial for effective communication, allowing individuals to adapt their verbal and non-verbal communication style to be more inclusive and sensitive to cultural differences. It also helps in identifying and dealing with the prejudice and stereotypes, promoting a more respectful approach to different cultures. Cross-cultural management involves observing individuals from different backgrounds with respect and using their different perspectives and beliefs. It involves understanding and accepting cultural differences, utilizing this knowledge for decision-making, communication, and conflict resolution. It also involves understanding how culture impacts risk-taking strategies, negotiating tactics, and commercial practice. Self-evaluating promotes open-mindedness and empathy, fostering good relationship and cross-cultural collaboration. In conclusion, the purpose of reflection and assessment is to find out how well one knows one's own cultures, taking into consideration variables like one's language, ethnicity, nationality, region, family, values, tradition, and any other significant characteristics. Next is about self-assessment. As for cultural background, the Malay ethnicity originating from the Malacca Sultan and Portuguese trade in Southeast Asia is a significant ethnic group in Indonesia's Malay Peninsula and nearby islands. The Malays, who make up about 51% of Malaysia's population, are deeply connected to Malaysian identity due to their Islamic faith and cultural integration. Their national identity is strongly linked to their involvement with the global Muslim community. The Malay community holds its own distinct language, Bahasa Malaysia, which serves as the official language of Malaysia and is widely used through the nation. Cultural dimension uses holistic cultural dimension model that provides a structured approach to understanding social norms, attitude, and behavior patterns. It identifies 6 characteristics: power distance, individualism versus collectivism, masculinity versus femininity, uncertainty, long-term orientation, and indulgence versus constraint, which enable a consistent understanding of social values and behavior. Firstly, the power distance index in Malay culture is between moderate and high, showing a level of tolerance toward the hierarchical system. Malay culture tends to show a preference for collectivism, prioritizing close familial ties and group unity. Other than that, Malay culture tendency towards a more equitable masculinity-femininity index. Next, Malay culture has a lower uncertainty avoidance index, reflecting a high tolerance for ambiguity and a more flexible attitude towards norms and regulation. Also, Malay culture tend to exhibit a combination of long-term and short-term orientation and lean more towards indulgence, emphasizing the enjoyment of life and leisure. Events such as Fitri celebration significantly influence Malay culture by fostering shared value and tradition. Traditional customs include house cleaning, decoration, and buying new clothes. The practice of asking for forgiveness fosters humility and harmony. The open house tradition invites visitors and neighbors to share meals, fostering inclusivity and cultural relations. Giving duit raya to children and less fortunate encourage generosity and compassion. Fitri serve as a cultural anchor, highlighting the importance of family, forgiveness, and community in Malay society. As for value and belief, Malay culture is rooted in Islamic principles, family ties, and strong community spirit. These values include compassion, humility, and moral integrity influenced by the 5 pillars of Islam. Family is crucial with values like filial piety and respect for elders. This value shape personal behavior and social norms, representing a cultural identity that blends religious principles with social values in the Malay way of life. Finally, cultural adaptation is a crucial skill in navigating diverse communication methods, social norms, and routines. In university, group work requires working with people from different cultures, varying in approaches to learning, thinking, working style, and deadlines. Understanding these differences is essential for effective collaboration and respecting everyone's view. Some people have a direct and assertive communication style, while others express themselves discreetly. This experience enhances the ability to work effectively with people from different backgrounds, and foster a richer learning environment. Next is cultural reflection. Communication style in Malay culture is characterized by respect, politeness, and collectivism. Verbal communication use indirect expression to maintain unity and avoid confrontation. Malay value saving face using polite words and subtle gestures to maintain dignity. Non-verbal communication, such as facial expression and eye contact, is crucial for conveying unspoken information. Silence is considered meaningful and can convey agreement, opposition, or reflection. The communication style in Malay culture emphasizes social harmony, community spirit, and focuses on the nuance of verbal and non-verbal expression. Conflict resolution in Malay culture prioritizes harmony and indirect communication. The collectivism element encourages avoiding conflicts and seeking compromise to maintain social relationship. The cultural emphasis on saving face allows for a respectful approach to disagreement, ensuring everyone's dignity. This understanding of culture value has helped appreciate the importance of maintaining interpersonal relationship and dealing with issues in accordance with Malay culture's communication method. Decision-making is a crucial process in Malay culture, where collective values, family consideration, and mutual consultation are key factors. The culture prioritizes group discussion and input from respected family members or elders, prioritizing collective insight over personal preference. The focus on social harmony and avoiding disagreement leads to compromise and solution benefiting the larger community. Islamic belief also encourages consultation, enhancing the deliberative and inclusive approach within Malay culture. Overall, Malay culture values cooperation, considering collective impact, and seeking guidance from family and community networks. As for leadership preference, my leadership style is influenced by values of humanity, collectivism, and community harmony, which are deeply rooted in my Malay culture. Traditional Malay leaders are humble, approachable, and seek feedback from the group. They prioritize discussion and consultation, considering the community's well-being. These characteristics guide my leadership style as they promote harmony and unity. In group work, I encourage collaborative discussion to create a cooperative environment. My leadership style values the knowledge and experience of senior individuals, reflecting the cultural values of Malay identity, emphasizing humility, community well-being, and patriotic decision-making. As for final part, is cultural self-awareness. Cultural self-awareness is a crucial aspect in cross-cultural management as it helps individuals understand and accept the values, beliefs, and behaviors of different cultures. This knowledge prevents misunderstanding and impolite behavior, enabling effective cooperation across cultural divides. Cultural self-awareness also improves a leader's ability to deal with the varying cultural environments, encouraging effective communication, teamwork, and overall organizational success. It helps managers deal with intercultural interaction with awareness and flexibility, such as respecting informal communication and collaborative decision-making in Malay culture. Cultural self-awareness also helps managers to make a sensible decision that align with team members' values, such as establishing flexible work arrangements during festive season. This leads to the inclusive work environment, higher employee satisfaction and productivity, and strategies for navigating diverse marketplace and developing meaningful relationships with customers and partners from different cultural backgrounds. In conclusion, cultural self-awareness is essential for successful cross-cultural management as it influences decision-making, communication strategies, and overall organizational dynamics. Following that is action plan. I have acknowledged the importance of continually improving the understanding of culture and working effectively across cultures. The purpose and action plan to enhance the cultural competency and contribute to a more inclusive and harmonious environment in both personal and professional fields. I plan to begin with continuous self-education, which emphasizes constant learning and obtaining information directly affecting professional and personal interaction. This includes actively pursuing material such as books, articles, and online courses on cultural diversity, intercultural communication, and relevant cultural contexts. By enrolling in online courses, I can explore topics such as cross-cultural leadership, effective communication strategies, and decreasing cultural prejudice. I also plan to engage in community participation, which involves participating in local and global programs that promote diversity and understanding. Participating in events held by the local culture groups, community centers, or foreign festivals provides direct exposure to diverse cultures, customs, and perspectives. Collaborating with multicultural groups allows for coordinated projects targeting similar aims, fostering a more inclusive and connected community. In conclusion, the combination of self-education and community Participation serves as a comprehensive approach for developing meaningful connection, breaking down cultural boundaries, and building a more integrated and understanding society. In conclusion, this cultural self-evaluation gives me a deeper awareness and understanding of my own Malay culture identity. Analyzing cultural aspects such as power distance, masculinity, and religion give an organized view of the fundamental characteristics that influence Malay views and behavior. Reflecting in a deep on communication patterns, conflict resolution methods, decision-making process, and leadership goals display the importance of respect for elders, shared well-being, and harmony which influence my point of view. This approach to cultural awareness will help to establish a greater understanding of the values, beliefs, and expectations of other cultures and will allow people to come together in a more respectful and mutually effective manner. Taking a deep analysis of our personal and social cultures help us identify any unconscious that prejudice we could have.